Welcome, Kumas, to another Danganronpa 2 parody. You're here with Kuma. This time we're watching the Trial 5 parody. If you've seen my Let's Play of Trial 5 in Danganronpa 2, you know it's one of my least favorite trials in the game. Obviously, I hated Sakura's trial because I love Sakura to bits. I hated Gundam's trial because, god freaking damn it, and Chiaki's trial was like a train wreck waiting to happen. A, because I had suspicions that she was the traitor a few chapters before that, and then it was sort of like a thing where you realize that Nagito's luck is bullshit OP, and that she's screwed, and then you essentially get forced to, put the final nail in the coffin. It was one of those train wrecks that you see is coming, but you can't do shit about it. That, and I had a quarter of a bottle of vodka when I was doing Trial 5 in the Let's Play. Now I don't have my vodka, so I don't know how this is gonna be enjoyable, but we're just gonna let's just ride it out.
And now for Monami's John Merrick impression.
Who the hell's that? Oh, wow.
Nagito was tortured for information!
Wow, off to a flying start. Just a shame it's in the wrong direction.
No, Nagito wasn't
Nice.
tortured for info. Otherwise, what's the point of covering his mouth?
That's fairly obvious from looking at the body.
What are you, Hajime's girlfriend? You just agree with everything he says?
What is this, high school?
Yes?
Oh yeah, we are students. Didn't think that one through.
But how did the killer escape if the Monokuma boards were blocking the door?
If that's the case then, Nagito was responsible.
That's clearly impossible. Are you saying that Nagito killed himself? He wouldn't have been able to tie himself up.
Why not?
Here, let me prove it to you.
I don't get it. What? Okay, here we go. Okay.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Shit, I missed.
What the hell was that?
Sorry, but would you please repeat that statement?
What?
Ugh, fine.
Are we actually doing this? Really?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Oh, come on. One more time for you, Hiko.
Fucking dumbass! Stop throwing stuff at me!
Come on. Just once more. I promise I won't miss this time.
Look, Nagito couldn't have tied himself up because... Ah! What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, that's wrong!
What the
It's
fuck?
alright, everyone. I managed to get him that time.
Great going, Hajime! You can touch my boobs if you'd like. Akane, that is not proper of a young lady. You should make him pay you first.
I remember
Sorry,
this.
Hajime, but you're gonna have to cough up a Benjamin before we get going.
I never agreed to any of this.
Wait, are you saying that Nagito tied himself up
Benjamin's
and stabbed
100,
himself
right?
with a knife? It's impossible to stab yourself in the hand whilst holding the knife in the same hand.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back my Benjamin!
I never gave you any money. But if I had, then you would still have it.
He tied himself up first, then stabbed himself
Oh,
with the
I
knife,
remember my
which
guess.
was propped up on the Monokuma plushie. I think...
But what about the spear?
Oh yeah! He couldn't have done all this with a spear sticking out of him. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
I'm, sorry. Could you please say that one more time?
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly. Like Nagito's front tail.
Ah, not cool, Akane. Now I can't get the image of Nagito's front tail out of my head. Judging the length of the spear, it'd be impossible to stab yourself with it.
Maybe he used his front tail?
Hajime, what do you think?
Chiaki, what do you think?
Just as I suspected.
What?
Right again.
Okay, can we please talk about Nagito's front tail? Let's just have tea instead.
Or maybe a better plan would be the plan to think one step at a time, instead of expecting the answers all at once.
That's too much to remember. Can we get the shorter version?
So, We're calling this the PTOSTIEAAO.
I'm not sure I'll be able to pronounce that.
Can you guys excuse me for a second? At times like this, I find that mental snowboarding helps.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
So, do we carry on?
It's probably best if we just wait for him. Otherwise, he'll be behind on the conversation. So, Miss Sonia, do you have any plans after this?
Goddamn
Because
soda.
I thought that maybe we could...
It's all coming together.
Great! Cock blocked.
Okay, now I'm going to say that Nagito's death wasn't a suicide.
But you just...
I think it has something to do with the poison that me and Chiaki found in Nagito's room.
I feel like we've overlooked something.
Probably the poison.
Then let's just shout out whatever comes to mind until we get it right.
I've got one. Poison.
Let's discuss this in a debate.
There's
this
really
trial.
no need for this.
So many debates. I remember this. I thought like he threw the knife in the air. He went pew 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 and he
Let
caught
us
it.
consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
No, it was the poison.
It's not the other wounds, right?
No, still the poison.
With all those wounds... Maybe he simply bled to death.
This trial.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that could not be seen?
Yes, that's right.
Consent.
Oh, now you guys are listening to me. Yes, it was poison.
So, we can end this then? We can start the vote?
No, you idiot. We still don't know if Nagito took it himself or if one of us killed him. Like with a poison grenade, perhaps, or...
This theme! Chills down my spine!
So that's why those things didn't work.
Oh,
Chills!
But if the poison had been hidden...
Chills
for
down my
5
spine.
minutes, then any one of us could be the killer.
oh fuck!
We found a foil cap underneath Nagito's bed, which suggests that he swapped the contents of a fire grenade. And that's not all we found under there.
Stacks and stacks of porn.
Setting up a murder that nobody could solve. That was Nagito's trap.
But if it's impossible to figure out who the killer is, then that must mean that Monokuma doesn't know either.
Oh, I know who it was. I know everything.
I remember I called bullshit
I know
on
for
this.
a fact that Sonya used the restroom several times yesterday, and not just to use the facilities.
I'll never become queen now.
Wait, that means that Sonya was touching herself the very next day after her boyfriend was executed. Wow, she did get over him fast.
That's a good
There
point.
may be one way we can
Wow.
figure out who the culprit is.
Shit.
Hajime, do you have your manga ready?
Oh god.
Yep, almost finished.
You gotta be kidding me.
There, all done. So yeah, we all know what Nagito did. He did some stuff and tortured himself a bit. He did all this whilst we were in the factory next door, listening to him say ksh 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 on the laptop. Then, we went next door and booted it open whilst we were all...
This is why you don't throw unknown liquid at fires.
Then, we threw some grenades at the fire and killed Nagito. Our bad.
Idiots.
So, that means that the killer is... one of us?
You're all idiots.
Does that help, Chiaki?
You're all fucked.
Nope.
Awesome!
But Nagito did believe strongly in something. Do you remember what that was, Hajime?
Nagito believed in... surveillance cameras?
That's right. His ultimate luck. His target was someone specific.
The traitor from the Future Foundation? You mean that he
Fucking
used his
bullshit,
luck
Ultimate.
to point out the traitor by getting them to kill him by accident?
Yeah.
That's crazy!
It is.
But the traitor could never come forward. They
Ah,
could never
chills down my
reveal
spine again.
themselves Because it is not in their nature. They would
Ah,
have been
chill down my
unable
spine.
to, even if they wanted to.
No, not again.
So, who do
Another
you think
chill
it
down my
is, Hajime?
spine.
Chiaki, don't do this.
I hate this.
Who do you think is the one person who has
Another
been
chill
forced
down
to
my
fool
spine.
you all?
Stop.
Just guess, Hajime.
Another one.
It was you.
Whoa, I was expecting a bit more than that.
It's okay, everyone.
Another chill down my
Instead of
spine.
surviving by doubting someone, you can survive by believing in me. I'm sorry, mon ami. I'd imagine that you'll get scolded because of this.
Don't worry about that. I'll just have her executed as well.
Huh?
Congratulations, everyone!
Fucking
you managed
Monokuma.
to stop Nagito's plan!
What do you mean, stop?
His plan was to root out the traitor and kill everyone else!
But that's crazy! And that's Nagito. I guess I'm not surprised.
I know I'm about to die, and that there's nothing left holding me back.
Another
but
chill
I
down my
can't
spine.
say anymore for some reason.
Can I say one last thing as your teacher?
Oh, another chill down my spine.
The most important thing to remember is...
Oh, I should really pick up some oranges from the supermarket later.
I can tell you this, though. I may have been sent by the Future Foundation, but I am not the traitor you should be looking for.
Huh? What does that mean?
Come now, let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
God damn it, will people stop stealing my line?
Oh, wow. That was... Wow.
So,
Wow.
I guess you weren't the traitor after all. Huh, Hajime?
Fuck you.
You should still kill yourself.
Agreed.
Well done, everyone! I officially announced that this Killing Skull trip is
Another
now
chill down
over.
my spine.
You 5 have graduated.
Why did you put emphasis on the U5 part?
Are you trying to put together a volleyball team?
So many chills down my spine. Every time I got a chill down my spine, I told you guys. There was half a dozen chills, one after the other. And that execution was like 2 seconds long. Like, blop. Oh, another chill down my spine. Oh. At least I didn't have to watch the whole execution. At least that was like quick. Because this trial was just painful. I don't wanna, no, I don't. Can I not think about this trial anymore, please? This trial screwed me up more than I'd like to admit. I hate the emotional roller coaster that is Danganronpa 2. And Danganronpa 3 was even worse, because it's an even bigger train wreck. Because you know exactly how it ends. Well, sort of, but like... No. Oh my god. Now I'm remembering how much I hated Danganronpa 3. It's like, oh look, Chiaki. We know she's gonna be dead by the end. Let's just not talk about that. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hey!
Hey, do robots have to... And there we go. There we go. No, they don't. They have a USB port.
Hey,
That smile and hair reminds me of something. She's like Oscar, but with less reddish hair.